Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul and this is Grillcore. As you can see today, it's a nice cool fall day. Fall is probably my favorite time of the year. It's nice and cool. Hockey's back, football's on, Halloween's around the corner, all the good stuff. Leaves are changing. And to me, fall means one thing, chili. So today we're going to make over-the-top chili. Now let's get going. The first thing you're going to need is a good cast iron pot to cook in. And we're doing it over the top style. So we also need, that's not too hot, some type of grate that's going to sit right on top of that. We're going to start off with some onions and jalapenos. You could also put in whatever else you want. When you're making chili, it's a great time to kind of clean out the fridge. Like if you got any celery or green peppers or red peppers, orange peppers laying around that need to get used, you can throw that in there. Take 1.5 white onions. We're going to dice those up, and you can dice them how you want. The wife prefers them kind of on the smaller side, so okay. And then we also got some jalapenos. I think I'm going to start off with 2. You could use more if you want them spicy or not. Get that guy out of the way. And we'll start by take matchsticks, and we just want little chunks. We got some seeds. I took a bite out of one of these jalapenos earlier. They weren't too bad. And again, this is something to preference. You can have bigger, little, doesn't matter. You could leave these jalapenos in or take them out. It's really up to you. Alright, there we go. We got 2 jalapenos into the pot. We'll grab some seeds for some flavor. So then we're going to take some garlic. Almost out of this. Put in a good healthy spoonful. It's up to you if you want to do this or not. I like a lot of garlic. Can't cook without it. And I'm also going to take some bacon up, which is just bacon grease. It's been refined. Put a good whole tablespoon or so in there. And that'll melt. I know it looks pretty gross right now. That might be too much. We'll give that a mix. And then we'll also add a little rub to this. Today I'm going to use kind of a combination of things, but I'm going to use this Yellowstone Cowboy Barbecue that my mother-in-law got me. I think I've smelt it and tasted it. It's kind of a good, like, all around. Just give it a little bit. And the trick is, when you're doing chili, it's to season as you go. And be kind of light with it at first. You can always add more, but you can never take any out. So, get a little more oil, I think. I'm going to get this on the pit so they can get going, and then we're going to work on the meat portion of this. Now, let's get on to the star of the show. We're going to talk about the meat for this cook and what we're going to do here. So, I'm using 2 pounds of ground beef, 80/20, that I got from Aldi. And I'm also just cleaning out the freezer, found a pound of chorizo from my local meat market, McDonald's Meats up in Clearwater. We're going to throw that in there too. So the first thing we're going to do is get our beef out. And don't worry about if your cutting board still has some seeds or onions on it. It's all going to get mixed together anyway. So we'll take that. Let's see if we can do this. And actually, I think I should probably get another glove. This is coarse ground. It doesn't really matter. What we want to do is try not to contaminate your seasonings, but get a little on here. Again, we're going to season as we go. Try not to overdo it. And just mix this all up. Okay, maybe we don't want the paper part of the onion in there. What we're looking for is make one massive meatball is what we're looking to do. Think of how big your Dutch oven is. If I was using my other cast iron, probably spread this out a little bit more. But that's what we're looking for. Something like that. Doesn't have to be pretty. I'm going to grab our grate, and I am out of room. Thought I built myself a big enough table. Just like that. So our vegetables have been going, I guess I lost track of time, but if I had to guess, maybe about 10 minutes or so. So we'll pull this off and take a look. See how we're doing. They're already looking good, smelling good. What I want to do is give them a nice mix. Just kind of make sure everything's in the mosh pit, getting happy. You can see we're getting some color on them already. They smell good. I'm running Kingsford Competition charcoal. I've got a whiskey barrel chunk, a post oak chunk, and half an onion in the coals right now. Ooh, I don't know if this is going to work now. We'll find out. Okay, so one of the things we're learning today is that I do not plan ahead. And I didn't think, I think I've done this in a different grill before, and I used that Dutch oven before to do it, and it was no big deal, but in the pit barrel it becomes an issue of height. So you can see, we're going to switch to my other cast iron. Put that guy, it should still be good. And then, again, put it right over the top, just like that. Put our rebars in so it doesn't get too hot. Mother fuck. That was still hot. My wife's laughing at me in there. Okay. And there we go. We will give this about an hour, and then we'll come back and check on it. Okay, so it's been about an hour, and I snuck out here a little earlier to check how our meat was doing, and it's kind of right where I want it. So let's go bring you over here. We'll take a look at what we've got going on so far. Look at that. Plan is get the meat out of the way. I'll just set it off to the side, and then we're going to add tomatoes, and we're going to add some beans. The wife likes beans. If you like them, great, throw them in. If you don't, you know, no big deal. It's just up to you. But we got tomatoes, we got paste, tomato paste, and we got stock. And then we're also going to use Meat Church's chili seasoning, Texas chili seasoning. So let's head over here and get things rolling. Out of the way. Look at that. As you can see, we've got some grease, we've got everything we want in there. So we'll give this, I guess now we're finding out my pit barrel doesn't sit level. Then we're going to add our beans, make sure those fit. And we're going to add our paste. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's add a big can of tomatoes. And dang it, people. We're leaving all the liquids in here. Okay. Let's put in some tomato paste. That should be good. And then, when I watched Meat Church's video on this, he said he did 4 tablespoons, but I'm going to do 3 to start. Because like I say, you can always add more, but you can never take out. Actually, he did I'm going to start at 2. So that looks... There we go. We'll go with that. And we'll give this... I don't even know if there's going to be room for any beef stock. You know what? A little bit won't hurt. I don't think. Alright, it's getting hot again. So, let's get our meat back on there. Let's see if... Just like that. Oh my, we got fire. And, whoa. Give this another hour and check it out. So it's been about another hour, and I was out here earlier checking the meat, and it looks like it's all reading like that 155, 160 range. So I think it's time to pull it. And what we're going to do is chop it up and mix it back into the chili. So let me grab that quick. So you can see it's doing pretty good. Looks really good. Yeah, right here in the middle we got 147. I'm sure the outsides are done. Yep. And then we're going to let this cook a little bit more, so I'm not too concerned about it, but you need to make sure your ground meat gets to 165. Just going to take this guy, just kind of chunk it up. That's all we're going to do. We just want to kind of get this in chunks. I've even seen some people, they'll take, and it's pretty thick, it's almost like a meatloaf. Just chunk it up, just like that. Then we're going to throw it into our Dutch oven, and just scrape all the little bits. Alright, now we just want to kind of chop this up a bit. I've even seen some people take like a immersion blender. Let's see if this other guy does any better. One of these fancy things. This in there. Well, it smells like chili, so we gotta be doing on the right track. See if some liquid helps chop. I think for what we're doing, I'm gonna call that good. Oh, great success. Oh, look at that. Okay, see if we can sneak a little bite and then decide if we need anything. You know what, this guy might be a little better for that. I'm going to add just a touch more, touch more seasoning. Is that maybe another tablespoon? How is this by itself? Yeah. Now here, at this point, if you want, you can add whatever else you want. Make it your own. I'll probably run back in quick and grab some cinnamon, because that's what I grew up with, was cinnamon goes in chili. But I'm going to stick this back on the smoker, maybe mix some cinnamon in, give it a little bit more time to get married, and then it will be time to eat. So check that out. Almost done. Here it is, the moment of truth. We finally get to eat. So, I'm gonna grab our chili out of the pit barrel. We'll have a look at that. Okay. So, the one thing we are gonna do though is we're gonna take some paper towel, kind of dip it in there. Let's see if you can see this. So if you notice, oh, you're way up there. Okay. So one thing we're going to do real quick before we start plating is we're going to take a paper towel, just kind of lay it lightly on top to help soak up some of that grease. You can see that. I mean, I'm not here cooking for you to lose weight, but we got to do what we can sometimes, right? Yeah. This won't take out all the grease, but this will take out enough to make the missus feel a little better, make me feel a little better. Alright. And I wish I had a paper plate to put that on. Okay, let's take care of that. Now look at that. Doesn't that look great? Smells like chili, so we must have done something right. Alright, let's move you over. We could eat this as is, but we're going to do one more thing. We're going to make what they call a Frito pie. Just something I've wanted to try for a bit. For my northern friends, myself included, you can almost think of this as a chili walking taco, if that helps. And normally, we would take this, slice open a bag, and do it that way. But I'm not sure how the family's going to react to this, so we're going to make little dishes of Fritos. So we'll take cups, just like that. And you're seeing all that, right? Oh yeah, you're seeing that. Actually, in case this is awkward, because I actually cut my thumb on those dang onions, the last set of onions. Okay. I don't know what the ratio is. I'm just kind of winging this. Like I said, I don't know how the family's going to react. It's kind of one of those deals where I was looking at chili recipes, and then at the last minute kind of decided to do this, pull this audible on them. Alright. We're supposed to do that. And then give it a good healthy bit of chili. Oh, woo. I don't know if this is too much chili, not enough chili. Like I say, I've never made it. When I was over the road, I never found a place that had it, so I never got a chance to try this other than watching it on YouTube. So now we got our chili and our Fritos. And then let me know what you top your chili with, but some of these are going to get, well, they're all going to get cheese. Fresh shredded. I went with mild cheddar this time. And put a couple onions on some. And then give everyone a jalapeno. I'll give 2 a jalapeno. And you're supposed to use sour cream. I thought I had sour cream at the house, but I did not. So I'm going to use Mexican table cream, the crema. See how that. And there we go. Smoked Frito pies. See how those look. Well, there you have it. There's Frito pies. If you like what I'm doing, give me a like and a follow and a subscription, and hit the bell and all the good stuff. If you don't like what I'm doing, tell me in the comments. If you like what I'm doing, tell me in the comments, and we will catch you on the next one.